Hello.
Hey, how are you?
Welcome to our Parks and Recreation Commission July meeting. I should do something besides bang the table from now on. Does somebody want to make a motion to begin?
Sure, I will. I'll second.
Okay, call to order and roll call. Kate Smith here. Robert Smith.
Here.
Sue McFadden.
Not yet.
Absent.
Dennis Kapelinski.
Here.
John Jones.
Here.
Jennifer McConnell.
Not yet.
Bradley Chason.
Here.
Kathy Duran.
Not yet.
Mark Jacobs.
Here.
Approval of the minutes.
All right, I'll approve.
A second.
Here you go.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Financial reports.
All right, so some of the revenue that we had coming in this past month, besides just pavilion rentals and our normal softball registrations, we had Summer Unplugged. This is our summer program with the FRC. So they are going to be, we're taking this revenue as pavilion rental payment. They're using our main pavilion Monday through Friday from basically 10:30 to 2:30. So they're there every day, which is great because it's getting used, but then it also brings in another revenue source for us. So that totals out to be about $840 for this past month. And then concessions, that's from our softball concessions on a nightly basis. That was just from this previous month that we had. We were kind of slim pickings on our Pepsi and Gatorade products, but we just ordered some more, so we're going to be replenishing all that. And then the third one is our Arena Alamo softball league, which comes every single year. They're on Sunday mornings. They just asked us to extend their softball season, so they're going to be bringing in another roughly $730 more.
That's nice.
So, which is great. So,
On top of the 7, 12?
yep.
Good.
Yep.
Any questions or comments regarding financial reports? Okay, moving on to program reports.
All right, in regards to softball, we are looking already at a fall league as well. We're looking to start this as of September 22nd. That's based on, hopefully we don't use all of our rainout days. But this will go for 5 weeks, but we'll have double header 10 games. But what we're going to do with this one, because currently we use the USSSA platform of an E League, D League, C League, B League, and it gets a little confusing in there. So what we're going to try for fall is just doing a straight up recreation league and then a competitive league. We got a lot of feedback from our competitive players that, you know, they hate that we had the tournament rule, tournament player rules, because it has a lot of restrictions on, you know, their classifications and stuff like that, to where what we're going to do on Friday nights is have it be completely open for competitive. So there's no tournament rule, there's not a whole lot of things that they got to worry about. So we're pretty excited about that.
They all know that going in.
Yep, and we're going to promote it onto a lot of the Facebook pages that have a lot of the competitive players on it, so then that way the word gets spread a lot that way too.
Have you already started signing people up?
Not yet, but it's still fresh and new, so it's like we're going to start pushing it in this next week.
Okay.
Yep. Regards to kickball, we're going to start that Friday, September 11th. And that is a program that we're partnering up with Westland Parks and Rec as kind of like in the sense of a grassroots program to help us build the program. We figure, okay, if each city gets 4 teams, we can at least go back and forth to each other's fields and go about that way. And then if down the road we both get enough teams to kind of run our own leagues, we can separate and then just start running our own leagues. And then if we find out another program that we want to do together to try to build momentum, we can keep doing that.
Would you, if another city wanted to get in, you'd probably allow them in too if they had 2 or 3, 4 teams?
Yeah, as long as we're in the planning stages and everything, yeah, we'd be open to that.
What field do you use to do this?
We're gonna use field 4 because, that's at City Park, because that field is actually the worst when it comes to like home runs and stuff for guys, because it goes straight into the house, the subdivision
That's
over
one
there.
facing the houses.
Yep.
Okay.
So then this way, if somebody kicks which I doubt anybody's gonna kick it that far.
Right.
But at least it gives that utilization for that field, and we don't have to worry about balls going into yards or anything like that. Yeah.
Clever.
Yep. Cornhole, we're doing another fall season. That's going to start on September 3rd. That'll be on Thursdays. So we're excited for that. That's been a pretty successful program so far. We have 14 teams currently right now in this session, and we have interests already for the fall season as well. We're also going to be offering a winter session of cornhole, but we're going to do it at Maplewood Community Center. So then that way we don't have to utilize the schools.
You know, that cornhole is nice.
Do what now?
Yeah.
At Maplewood?
Would that be in the gym, or would it be,
Yep, it'll be in the gym.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah, it'll be a little bit shorter distance than what we normally have, but it still can work. So that's the big thing for us, is we want to be able to keep everything in-house.
So you're gonna go the short way then instead of the,
Yep. Yeah. I think we were able to fit 6 sets of boards in there, so we'll be able to do, 12 teams, which is great.
have a higher ceiling too?
Huh?
A higher ceiling.
All right. So food pantry. We just had a Gleaners food distribution where we did this prior to in, I believe, June, and we fed served 250 families. This time we've served 400, which is great.
Yeah.
So this next go around is August 19th. It'll be a Wednesday, and we'll be offering the food distribution from 2:30 until 5:30. We're gonna go an extended hour because we had so many families come out for the distribution last time.
How'd the traffic go this time?
It was better. We actually had them go down Maplewood to Craig to Balmoral, and then Balmoral back into our parking lot through that way, and it flowed a lot easier. We didn't block up as much traffic. There was one point where we had 2 lanes on Balmoral, which we learned that very quickly, that we're just gonna go single lane on Balmoral and just keep them on the one side. But yeah, it's going good so far.
did we have the police help us with traffic control?
Yep, those guys were there, so it was awesome.
Perfect.
And then still distributing food for those in need. If people have any interest, they can call the Maplewood Center and schedule an appointment with us, so they'll always be there.
That's nice.
Yep. And then Family Resource Center, we have summer heat program going on, like I mentioned before. We have 30 participants for that program, which is great. Sean and Kelly and Zach are doing a great job with that program, so we're really, really happy with it. And we're continuing to do group meetings at Maplewood Center, just down the FRC hallway, so then that way we can continue to provide that service.
So is the summer unplugged and the summer heat the same thing?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
I had that mixed up.
Okay, any questions or comments regarding program reports?
When does summer heat end?
The end of August, I believe it'll be the last Friday of
in
August. Yep. Anything else?
Lively bunch tonight. Okay, moving on, old business.
All right, so in regards to the grants, there were some questions on what we need to contribute for that grant, for the MyRec grant. Our thing that we need to give out is a 33% match, so it's $150,000 total, but the grant is a $450,000 grant.
Deal to me.
Yeah.
Yes, it does.
Yeah. So I actually just got an email from our contact with that, and it's going through the Nps approval process, and apparently there's a tribal consultation that we have to go through, which that's new to me. I've never heard of that before, but that has been delayed because of COVID a little bit. So she was thinking that it's more likely that we'll see something come December or January. So that's how far back it's delayed. They're trying to play catch up as much as they can, but that's as of today that she responded to me.
Wow.
So it's a 450 total or 600 total?
450 total.
Okay.
Yep.
So they're gonna give us 300 and we're gonna put up,
150.
that's 50% match.
No.
Okay. No, you're right.
Yeah, because the total amount you spend is 450.
Right. Then all you gotta do is have council approve that.
Yes. All right. Dog waste stations, they are assembled and ready to go. We're just waiting for DPS to install them. So,
That's a good thing.
just waiting on that.
Yeah, that's a good thing. But you know, I noticed something lately.
Mhm.
Those tracks, I didn't have to play dodge. You know, like look down, watch where I walk. And so it's kind of maybe,
Ah,
you know, maybe people are catching on or something, you know.
yeah.
Because I didn't have to do that.
Yeah, we're trying to keep an eye on those bags, even for that one that we have over there.
Yeah, but
So,
right.
yep. And just an update on the to-do list that you guys had reached out to me about last meeting. Robert, we went ahead and took care of those Henry Ruff
Those
branches
big
at
branch.
the
Okay,
entrance.
Yeah, I noticed that.
So that's been taken care of. And then unfortunately, Kathy isn't here, but I'm having DPS investigate the flooding at Moeller and Manor Parks, just to kind of look to see if we can do anything with that. We're working on getting a sign for Manor Park, so that's going to be actively going in. We are looking to redo our signage, but we're not going to wait for that. We're going to get something up just to have it until we actually go through that process of redoing them. And then the Dillon entrance, we are actually getting a quote to replace that fence. And what we want to do, instead of the two entrances on the sides by the garages, we want to actually put in an entrance in the middle and have the fence go on either side. So then that way it's more, I guess, down the middle in a sense, and have some blacktop go from basically where the road is all the way to our trail. So then that way it'll connect it more better.
All the way to the trail.
Yep.
Are we gonna tie that fencing in with the bid for, the St. Ray Fields,
Yes.
field?
Yep. So that'll be all tied together.
When we were first talking applying for the grant,
Mhm.
having sidewalks connect was like more points supposedly,
Okay.
so
All right.
that's good.
Florence Park sidewalk, I've requested DPS to look into that to see what we can do about that sidewalk that's deteriorating. So we're definitely looking into that as well. And then the last thing is the trail cameras. Those have been installed.
They look good. I spotted them.
Have you spotted them?
Yep, I went out and looked.
Okay. I tried to be.
Because you told me where they were, that's the only reason I
Oh,
found them.
okay. But no, we tried to be as incognito as we could with them, just so then that way people don't see them and take them, which if they do take them, they're not gonna be able to get into them, because I put in a special code to be able to utilize them.
Okay.
So, which, you know, if they do walk away, it is what it is. But,
Hopefully they won't.
yes. But what we do is we have them scheduled to only run from 9 p.m. until 4 a.m. So then that way we catch people in the dark. It's not to be running all day, every day, because
right.
it's just gonna kill our batteries that we have in
yeah.
there.
Yep.
So,
It's only, it's motion activated, so.
yep. So,
I just had one thing. At Kiwanis, where the playscape is there, I think it's the southwest side, water will puddle in there too, right by the playscape.
okay.
Piggybacking off of that, I was at Kiwanis on Friday,
Mhm.
and the benches there are
Sinking in.
Yes.
terrible. They're like tipped forward, tipped sideways.
The one at the basketball
bad.
thing, though, the kids don't care what that
All
looks
three
like.
of them. I looked at that
I
one
know.
when I left, and I was like,
That one is the
was
worst.
bad. Yeah.
It's a bummer, because it would have been better to place like a slab of concrete there and then put those in.
Yeah.
But they're just sinking right, because it's so wet over there.
But I can't believe the racquetball courts there are packed.
People
Yes.
have been using them a lot.
A lot.
Yeah.
I mean, I was
We were
there
talking about tearing them
last,
down.
last Saturday. They put their own tape in as to where
They did.
everything is. And,
Yep.
last Saturday, I think I counted 20 guys that are playing? Horse, they're playing teams, so that's
Right.
5 teams.
We,
Sort of league.
well, it's funny that you say that. It's funny that you say that.
Because everything's closed, that's what they're using.
Right.
Oh,
We
yeah,
have no other
exactly.
place to go.
Right.
We actually looked at those facilities to utilize it for dodgeball, to do a dodgeball
Yeah.
league inside there. So then that way it's open air. But the problem is if you get smacked in the face with a ball and then somebody grabs it and then, so that's the only thing that we struggle with that game with. But we've definitely looked at, you know, what else could we use it for? Could it be a pickleball court too?
Yeah.
You know, so but yeah, we love that people are.
Yeah, it hasn't been used in a while, but boy, it's sure getting a lot of use now.
Well, they're even like brushing it because I even looked
Yes.
at the
Oh,
floor.
yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, these guys are these guys are serious, and they're not youngsters either.
Yeah.
I've noticed too, I've seen a lot of people there.
Yeah.
Probably the old guys that used to do racquetball over there when I was a kid,
Yes.
when they first built them things.
Any questions or comments regarding anything from old business? Okay, moving on to new business.
All right. Did everybody get their copy of the playbook?
Yes, I like it.
You like it? Any other thoughts or anything like that?
I was just wondering about, like, some of them say they start in September, like dance, and is that gonna all happen?
Well, that's the governor's decision. Like,
Which is
the,
in limbo right now.
yeah, the whole thought behind this program book is to show the community that we are actually planning on things. We're not sitting on our hands just waiting for things to open up. We'd rather plan things and then say, okay, unfortunately due to whatever circumstance, we have to cancel this program. But at least give something for the community to get excited about. That was our biggest thing. And I'm always a forward thinker. I want to think about, you know, the months ahead, and then this way it prepares us at least to have something to offer to the community.
I like this where you show each
Yes.
park and
Right,
what
right,
is
right.
there, so a quick glance and people can see, okay, you know,
Yep.
what I can do at each park.
Thanks.
Yeah, I shared it a bunch of
Real
times.
good idea, Brad.
Yeah, I saw that.
Pushing
Sure,
it
sure,
all
sure.
over, yes, I did. To this page, to this page.
Yes.
So when can you, like, sign up for, like, the Nerf Wars? I was curious.
We're putting together all the registration books right now. If you give us a call and we'll take down your name and number, and then once we get everything like situated, we'll go ahead and give you guys a call and get you registered. That's no problem.
I think these are so cool. Some new stuff in here. I
Yeah.
like it.
So, well, cool. Any other feedback or anything like that?
This is really nice, Brad.
Yeah,
It's really nice.
it's nice because it goes for a long period of time too.
Right.
Well, and we're gonna offer another one come January or maybe late December for spring, summer. So then that way families can see, okay, this is what we're offering for spring, summer for Parks and Rec, and we'll always have 2. So we'll have the fall, winter, and
Right,
then
and
spring, summer, fall, winter, and it's always gonna have all of the programs and services that we offer. And we wanted to make sure that we had a big voice for our Family Resource Center as well. So at the very back, you can see all the different programs that they offer too. So, just so then that way everybody has a voice.
Yeah, I like it. Otherwise, I don't really, well, I used to not know what was going on at the Maplewood Center, you know? So it's nice to add all that in there.
I thought you knew everything, that's why we made you president.
All right. If that's all with that, we'll go ahead and move on. The St. Rayfield's grass lot to the south, or no, I'm sorry, east of Muller Fields.
We need to name it. We need to come up with a name
Yes,
for it.
that would make sense, right? Muller Field B? No. But we actually worked out a deal with the church, and we're going to be able to utilize that field for anything, pretty much parking, football, anything like that. So what we're going to do is put a new fence on the front of that. It'll be the black epoxy covered? No.
Rubber
Rubber covered.
It'll be coated.
Yep, and it'll only be 4 feet tall. That was one thing that Doc was really looking to do, is make it a little bit shorter so it doesn't look like it's a jail or anything like that. So then that way it looks accessible. So I thought that was a great idea as well. But yeah, you can definitely look forward to seeing that, and we're gonna put that together with the Dillon entrance for City Park.
Cool.
That fence as well. So both of them will be black.
Yeah, the only thing we lose on that is, for the church festival.
Yeah.
Part of the deal is we give it
Yeah.
back to them for their parking. So, other than that, it's ours. We'll maintain it and use it for our youth, sports.
So there has to be an entrance big enough to let cars get on
Yeah.
there?
There's already one there.
Oh, okay.
So it'll be a new fence now to have that access. Painting, still working with John, the gentleman who was willing to donate the paint supplies and the help to paint Moeller Field's concession stand. Still working out a date with him. He just got a new job, so it's been a little tough to get a hold of him, but hopefully in the near future we'll be able to get that done.
Along with the, City Park one, or
City Park one.
one right in the middle?
Yeah.
Concession stand slash,
Oh, by the baseball diamonds?
Right.
yeah,
Oh.
right in the middle.
That-
That DPS can do that.
I think DPS would be able to do that, because this guy only has a 5-gallon tub of paint, so,
Yeah.
I think it would definitely be able to do mower, but I think we could definitely look at the concession stand at City Park too. Okay, still looking for rec commission members. Kate, I appreciate you reaching out to some individuals. But if any of you guys know that anybody would be interested, we're still looking to fill the 2 vacant spots. So, if you guys have anybody, please let me know and I can,
You guys reach back out to Tammy?
I have not.
To who?
Is it
Dawn?
Dawn? I'm sorry, Dawn.
Right, right.
Did you reach out to Dawn?
Yeah.
Does anybody know contact info for her?
You should have, it should be somewhere.
She works at
You
Family
can,
Heating. Just call Family Heating.
Okay,
All family heating.
That's her dad's,
Dawn Fry,
so.
isn't it?
Dawn
Fry.
Fry,
Right, yeah,
FRUI.
last time I was there, she was, that's been 2 months ago, she was working there in the office.
She's always.
Yeah,
She
she's
served on
always
the
there.
commission for a long time and then got too busy, so gave it up, but then wanted to come back
Back.
shortly
Okay.
thereafter.
alright, cool. And I will reach out to her. Alright, Ice Arena, some exciting news. We had someone come out and give us some specs on an AC unit for the Ice Arena. Seems kind of weird. Ice Arena, you're gonna get AC.
Summer.
Just during the summer. We're looking to do some programming there, so then that way we can better utilize that space for more than just ice hockey. What?
How much was the quotes? Was it a lot?
Well, they said they started at 100 and went to 140. But that's one company, you know, we could
Right.
put a bid out there and say, well, we're going to put a bid out there.
Was it that, I didn't think it was that much, but I could be wrong.
That's the guy that came in and gave us a spec. So he said it could be 2 25-pound units or 1 50-pound. I'm like, well, wouldn't 150 cost less? In my eyes, it would, but he didn't think so. So,
It would just be great to utilize all that space.
Yes, especially now that we got the floor in there and we take the ice down.
Yeah, we put it in there, but we can't use it, so,
Yeah,
you know, now it'd be nice to get some air circulating. It's not gonna be 60, so.
right.
here, if it's almost 80, it's still better than 100.
Yes.
Right, right.
Especially those really hot days, I start sweating at the staircase going up. But, no, we're pretty excited. We hopefully that, can go through and, you know, who knows, we could do pickleball in there, badminton, basketball, soccer.
Yeah,
You name it, we could do it in there, pretty much. So,
Those big knocker ball things.
yes. Has Downey been talking to you?
Oh.
Oh my gosh. He's all about that. All right. Then outdoor fitness classes. We have just hired on, well, we're in the process of hiring on a fitness instructor who is by the name of Deborah. I have worked with her in previous positions. Really great instructor, very energetic, enthusiastic. We are going to start an outdoor fitness series at our pavilions. The first one is going to be a kickboxing class. I know a lot of people, they envision, you know, a bag, you know, they're going to kick a bag. Well, this is going to be kicking the air because it'd be just a nightmare trying to hang bags from that pavilion. but we're just starting it out to see if there's any general interest for it. And this is going to be a session-based program. A lot of our fitness classes previous to this was always drop in and pay a daily rate of like $2 or $3 or $4. Where for this, it'll be $4 per time if you go on a session-based if you're a resident. Now, if you're a non-resident, it's going to be $5 per time. So basically, that's where we get the 32 and 40. We'll still have a drop-in rate, but it'll be $6. So that'll entice people to do the session rate because it's cheaper. So we're going to push that as hard as we can, and that will start August 26th for our Wednesday class. And then we have a cardio strength class, which will use resistance bands, and that will start on September 12th, and that will be in the Green Pavilion.
There used to be a yoga class.
There still
outside.
is.
Oh, there is?
Yep. We're just, we're waiting for the instructor. Now, I don't know if he's gonna be starting in the summertime, but we're looking to bring him back definitely for Maplewood for sure. So we're still working on the outdoor one though. And then cardio drumming, we're looking to bring this back. There was some, when I met with the cardio drumming instructor, there were some kind of things that I was concerned about. So some of my requirements for you to teach a fitness class is you got to be certified in a fitness instructor certification of some kind. And she was not. And so we held off on offering the program. I was like, look, you got to get a certification in order to teach this. Just so you have the general knowledge of how the body works
right.
and how you can, okay, if someone can't do a certain way, can you modify it to make it to where they can do it? So that was my big thing. And so we actually have Barb, who is the previous instructor that's worked with us for the past couple of years. And then we also have a woman by the name of Michelle who wants to come teach a class as well. So we'll actually be able to offer 2 a week, which is good. So,
Yeah, that seemed popular. There was a lot of people that went.
yep. So,
Any questions or?
Well, they're all gonna be outside too, right? The
Yes.
kickboxing coming, that's
Yeah.
good, that's real good.
yeah, that's why we're pushing those, is because they're outside, and obviously Maplewood Center and the ice arena are not available right now.
Anything else? Questions or comments for any new business? Okay. Moving on to communications and upcoming events.
I got nothing for that one.
Sad face. All right, open discussion. John?
I'm good.
I'm good.
I'm sad, I'm good. All right.
I don't have anything either.
Mark?
The only thing I have is for those of you that did not watch the council meeting, we did approve the memorial plaques and benches and trees.
Right.
So that's going to be going in, it's in effect now, and that'll go through Brad, and then it's supposed to go through the commission to make sure, you know, we all agree on it, or you guys all agree on it, on when and, or where they're gonna place it and all that stuff. So that got approved. And then my other question for you, Brad, is what are we doing? I know Kate's governor is, you know, pushing all these closures, but rink opening, we're still on schedule. Is this gonna be, I know the kids are going by USA Hockey and the high school thing, but what about the seniors, the older guys that don't seem as concerned as,
The young people like me.
yeah. They're not as concerned about this as,
As long as you guys wear a mask and social distance, that's all that matters.
oh, you know, in hockey, we always do.
Yeah,
Yeah,
We never run into anybody.
Never, ever.
Constantly run into everybody.
I knew they're doing programs already out in the Howell area.
Yeah, there are rinks open now. I know a
Yeah.
bunch of guys are skating now, so.
Yeah.
So the problem with that is it's a lot of private ice arenas that are open.
Right,
Because they're not
exactly.
supposed to be open due to the governor's order. So we have been planning to put the ice back in starting August 17th. Now, I'm going to be having a meeting with Doc as of the 10th, the week of the 10th, to discuss, do we want to delay the putting in the ice, because if the governor's not going to give us the all clear to open up the ice arena, what's the point of us putting ice in and paying for it if we don't need to? And we can't operate, I mean, we can't open up the ice arena
Yeah.
until she gives us the all clear.
She specifically told us that we can't as far as the adult stuff. I mean, I get
Ice
the
arenas
kids,
in general cannot be open. So, and it specifically says it in there, community centers and ice arena. So that's where I'm like, okay, that's clear as day. So, it's unfortunate, but
Still clear as mud.
Yeah. You can have the parking lot at Costco's completely packed and.
yes.
she's not gonna change anything till after the election anyways, so.
Right.
We're gonna have an issue until November,
Yeah.
at least.
At least.
So unfortunately, that's our stance.
Perfect time to get that AC done. Nothing's going on.
Yeah, drop in the bucket.
Yeah, you can't use it for anything, right?
Yeah.
No.
Park inspection, forms?
Yes, I did, went in your guys' packets, I did give you guys park inspection forms. Not that we're gonna be making them due next month, but I just wanted you guys to have that physical copy that we talked about in our last meeting.
Well,
We'll
when do you
go,
want the next one?
let's go with September.
Okay.
We'll just go off from what it says at the top of the sheet. So. But yeah, that's pretty much it from my end.
That's all I have.
Yeah, what about October 27th here? You having a meeting? You gotta cancel that.
Why?
October 27th.
Yeah,
Is that your birthday?
exactly.
Oh, then you're gonna,
You're gonna bring cake.
yeah, you're gonna bring the cake for us and,
Or something?
Yeah, bring your wife to serve.
I may do that. Oh, she'll love to do that. Oh, she'll
I'm
love.
gonna call that Robert's birthday meeting.
I'll be 109 years old, man. Come on.
How old?
John will make the homemade John said he'll make homemade muffins.
Yeah, I went to a
Special.
place-
There you go.
God. Let me tell you guys this, even before the accident, okay? I went to a friend of mine that lives in Toledo. It was her birthday. She was 60. She turned 60. And they had an affair. It was only about 4 couples, 8 people. So then, this was, it's been about a month ago, I think. Cherie's birthday. So then I get a call Saturday after that Thursday from her husband. He say, Rob, Scotty, which is his son-in-law, went and took a test, and he tested positive. I freaked out. Well, my wife really freaked out. Oh, no. You know, like, I knew I don't have anything. Sure. So we went in to take a test. No, I
Yeah.
got nothing. I'm good, Dennis.
Okay.
So we went and took the test.
This Dennis is like,
Yeah, I know. It's not good. So we went and took the test, you know. So hers came back that next Tuesday. I went that Saturday out in Taylor to Beaumont. They do them there. And you see a doctor and stuff. And doctor, I said, I know I don't have anything, but they tested me, stick this wipe up your nose. So they called Sylvia that Tuesday, said, oh, you're all good. So then I'm waiting, you know, and I'm running to the computer. No letter from Beaumont. So I'm starting to wonder, Wednesday came, no letter. Thursday, no letter. I know I'm in good shape. But you know, you're gonna think about it, you know?
Yeah.
you start
Well, then-
second guessing yourself.
I'm sitting out there on the deck, Sylvia said, well, Robert, hey, I got good news. What's that? She said, you got your test and it's, you know, it comes back, no symptoms or something come back for COVID. So, I mean,
But you could have gone up the next day and got it.
ain't got it. That's what I said. Even if you
That's
take
why
a
the scary
test-
part.
Right,
Yeah.
even if you take a test, see, you don't know who has it. You know, you really don't know. Because, you know, some people be asymptomatic, and then they say most people now are between 18 and 35. That's coming to the hospital now with that.
Jeez.
So it's just something, man. It's,
I'm not
you know,
getting into it, it's,
I'm not either.
it's more than just COVID.
I was
It's
at my
more to
doctor.
it's a
it.
strain of the flu and everybody's gonna have to get it and get the, just
Well,
build
see,
up
it's
their
about that
immunity.
But you
money.
can get
Yeah.
these, now they're saying you can get it again.
Yeah, even if you had it once.
Okay, somebody has to make a motion.
I'll make a
I'll
motion.
Robert made motion and I'll second.
All right, I'll make the motion and John
Okay.
second.
All right.
So just be careful, everybody. That's all I'm saying.
Are we
I'll
off
watch myself.
camera now?